3, 2, 1, let's go. We are thrilled to be here for this spectacular competition with these spectacular designers. I'm Jay.
And I'm Sadaf, and we will be your hosts for today's competition. Fashion is more than clothing, it is a form of self-expression and art. Today we will be witnessing some of the most talented designers from Toronto as they showcase their skills and creativity.
Before we begin, we would like to extend our sincerest gratitude to our generous partners, the Combine, who made this event possible. Their support has been invaluable to bring in the fashion extravaganza to life.
We would also like to thank ONEMETH Goods for all the inventory that they provided us today, which the designers will be reworking and repurposing. Now, without further ado, let's meet our designers.
Okay, so my name's Alex.
My name is Kurz.
Hi, my name is Maxine.
My name's G. I go by Denim Dealer.
So my name's Lauren.
My name's 5 letters long. My name's 5.
I operate under my own self-titled line, Alexander Nicholson. Started in fashion, I think where everyone did, like buying designer and stuff, and that's why I started making clothes, because I realized I was too deep in consumerism and stuff. So I started taking apart garments, putting them back together, learning really how clothes actually work, and yeah, here I am.
My brand is called Forever Kurz, but I go by Kurz now. I was a painter, and I used to love to create my own world. But I got kind of sick of it because you can't really interact with the art. You can only appreciate it, and that's really nice. But sometimes I just want to actually live in my art. So I decided to make sculptures, physical things, jewelry, and fashion.
And my brand is Remark. I think I started probably about 7 or 8 years ago, publicly doing it. I've been sewing since grade 4. Well, we're killing our earth, so we need to do everything to save it. Fashion is one of the top contributors to it. There's enough of stuff that we already have here that we can just reinvent it and as I like to say, remark it to give it something new. I hate the word upcycling, so I will never say that. I think it makes it seem like it's a craft store. It's not. We just have so much of everything that we can use that to create new.
I'm a fashion designer in Toronto. I love fashion. I love art.
My brand is Maxo Cartel, and I got into fashion because I actually wanted to do this since I was a little kid. I'm focused on sustainable design.
I went to school for 1 year for criminology and psychology, and I used to just bring my sewing machine to the residence and just keep my roommates up all night with the sewing machine. So I dropped out first year, but the past 2.5 I've been self-taught.
Now, are you ready to witness some extraordinary fashion design? Today's theme will be Earth. First round will begin in 10, 4, 3, kick off.
Okay. When I think earth, I think texture. So I think dirt, rocks, gravel, and manipulating fabric to try and emulate those textures.
So for my garment, I wanted to create a representation of Mother Earth, but not in a traditional way where you say it's sexy Mother Earth, she's a woman. I wanted to create a wise Mother Earth because that's the way that I envision Earth. So it's gonna be a big cloak with a bunch of elements and textures that embody Earth. My progress is freestyling because I'm not a mathematician, so my measurements are not measuring. So I'm basically just draping everything on a mannequin right now and just hoping that it'll come alive, kind of.
A lot of my clothes are actually inspired by Earth. I'm trying to time myself for 3:30. I want to finish the pants by 3:30 and then work on the tops from then until close.
I'm just super grateful and inspired by Archive. This is an amazing event they're throwing. And when I was thinking about it, in the future, and I was like, imagine if 100 designers were in a big place doing it, I was like, wow, that would be so cool.
Today's competition is Earth, so the designers will be creating a look entirely out of pre-existing garments, and they have to create something in the theme of Earth. So Earth can mean different things for different people. It could mean anything from Mother Nature to its volcanoes, to its storms, to its sunshine. So let's get back there and see what the designers will have to say about Earth. All right, Five, how's it going?
It's going amazing.
Run us through some of the challenges that you faced in this competition so far.
I wouldn't say it was a challenge, but just an understanding. It's going great. Just finished my first right leg. I made the jeans that they gave us were a little skinny. So I made them a little thicker or wider.
Okay, so I just want to make sure here, when your model is wearing this, it's not going to be in the wear of anything.
Hopefully when I'm done, they'll be able to walk smoothly in it. This is not the finished look whatsoever. This is like a new design. I've never done this before, but in theory it should work okay. This is one.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I really like how you implemented the theme, and good luck.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So far for my design, I didn't really have a plan coming in here. I had some ideas, but since we didn't know what the materials were going to be, I kind of did want to come up with something authentically on the spot after seeing the materials. And one thing that I'm a little nervous about is menswear is not my specialty. I work mainly in women's wear. So stay tuned to see what happens with that.
What was the most challenging thing so far? If you found any challenges.
I mean, just the time it takes to take things apart.
You would say that if it was just fabric, it'd be easier for you?
100%, but that's like, I'm used to spending hours having to take things apart, but when you're like on such a short time, you have to like find other ways to make it go by even quicker.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think that it's important to be able to take things apart, especially for the purpose of this competition, because this really is like, you know, repurposing old garments, and like that is the future of fashion, and like not creating new things, and yeah, I'm really happy to see that you're making it work.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have an option.
Yes, you don't.
So I have to.
59 minutes.
I'm looking at all these designers, every single one of them has a different piece that they're making, which is really cool, honestly. Good, bro. That's you, eh? I'm just saying, like, that's how you work?
Yeah.
We are 10 seconds away.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
We're done, day one. I was very anxious coming into this, but it like was fine. Like once I got into my groove, yeah, it was great. It smelled like a fruity fucking vape like a vape the entire time in this place.
Okay, so next week will be like no vapes allowed.
Please, I would love that.
I think I did great. It was interesting, you know, like usually when I do my creative work, I'm never on like a limit. Well, you know, I was the one person like hand sewing. And what I realized was I was like, okay, it gives it this sort of different look than a regular sew. But I was like, if I had a sewing machine, I think I could have done it faster. And it seems like common sense, but damn, yeah.
It was a great day, but chaotic. That doesn't mean a bad thing, but it was chaotic for sure.
I'm so happy with what I came up today. Like, I don't think anyone understands. I was like so scared, and then when I like did it, And I thought about it for a sec, like after my first interview when I talked about like home and stuff, and I was like, what I said was kind of stupid. But then when I like made the piece, I was like, wait, like my subconsciousness was like onto something with that one.
I definitely think I pushed my boundaries today because this was the first time I wasn't really in control of what I was picking out in terms of fabric. I'm looking forward to day 2 of the competition very much.
I'm very much looking forward to next week. I love doing women's wear. I'm a bit more in my comfort zone in that space, and now that I have done the first day, I think it's going to be even easier, hopefully. I'm excited.
And that's a wrap for part number 1 of Redone.
I don't like part number 1.
What is it?
Part 1
Part 1 of Redone
is done.
is done.
And we are done. The designers are done.
And we are literally done.
I'm literally done. I really loved everything that was created here today. I think a lot of the designers went beyond what they're used to, and they really pushed their boundaries, and I think they did incredible.
Man, Toronto fashion, man. Who would have thought, eh?
Can you talk less like a hood man?
Babe, this is me.